Okay, and we are live. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dune Awakening. We are going to get started off with a base tour here in the deep desert. And now this is the base on the outside in the front here. As we walk in, we have our water, we have all this. You guys all saw this being built last week. And we've got a large spice refinery right here. Got a door to go out in the buggy on this side. And a little wraparound thing around to that side for the buggy. We even have something on this side for the buggy. So, the thing that we missed out on last week, mostly, was this piece up here at the top. We got our crafting area right here. So these pieces right here. If you remember correctly, I had these wedges coming in. I want to say it was like, yeah, like these kind of that were like coming in this way like this. And it didn't look right. I believe somebody suggested to do this during the live stream, but I couldn't really tell what they were talking about until after it was pointed out to me afterwards. We had a guild member come over and show me how to do this. So we just put like a rounded wedge right there, and then this piece right here, and then that piece right there. So those pieces kind of rounded that off, and it doesn't look horrible from the outside. And maybe I'll get up to it. There we go. So from the outside, it's mostly, we'll just scroll on this. So you just get this like rounded thing on the outside there, which doesn't look great, but it looks better than that wedge stuff on the inside. So that's how that was fixed, is that right there on each one of the corners. So yeah, we've got some large wind traps up here. Most of our power is up here, and some storage inside on this side, on both sides. Yeah, and then I'll pop in the chopper and show you the looks of it from the air. And we'll take this off screen, and yeah. So that's the looks of it from the outside. And that was our Harkonnen build for the week. We probably won't be building in Harkonnen much after this. It'll probably be mostly be Atreides. I know tomorrow I would like to build like a stronghold, an idea that I had for the guild base before the game even came out. Just could never really find anywhere to build it. And I think we might be able to build it on some flat land in the a row of the deep desert tomorrow after everything's wiped. So yeah, essentially we'll start tearing all this down now, and all we do to tear down is just start literally just breaking everything down, getting rid of like all these lights, loading up all of the parts that we get back. So like say these windmills, we don't really need the water anymore, so go to storage. We'll throw that in the assault, the filters, and we'll do the same to each one of these. Oh, goes to the assault. Just like that. And then we can just go to demolish, and then we get all the parts. And the parts that we can't fit directly on us go to the ground. So we can run over to one of these, go to storage, throw this stuff in here, and then move it to the Orny, back to our backpack, and just keep doing that back and forth. There we go. And then we just pick the rest of that up. Throw that in. We just keep doing that with everything. Like go around, grab the storage containers, and the lights, all these pieces. Now we'll put this away so it's out of the way. And then we can just stick all this in the assault. Then from this one over here, we can break that. And this is just the process back and forth until we got it all tore down. I have Chief in here with me. He's trying to be quiet so that we can do this, but how you doing,
Hello,
Chief?
everybody.
Do you do it this way
Just
too?
transferring titanium from the deep desert out into my base.
Nice.
So heavy.
Yes, it is. Get rid of some of these water supplies. think I started putting everything in here.
Do you find that you get an extreme excess of wire and fuel at the end of the week?
Kind of. Don't you?
Yeah, I hate throwing it out, but it's like 20 large fuels and like 15 stacks of wire. A little excessive. I don't want to carry that back, obviously.
Yeah.
So what was the hardest part of that build for you to figure out?
The corner section going from a circle, literally rounded circle pieces to square.
I haven't tried that yet.
That was the trickiest part to figure out on this build. For sure. And it literally, I don't know why I struggled so hard with it, but I had somebody on stream comment a way to fix it, and I wasn't following what they were telling me to do. And then after the stream, I figured out that Lavius built like right next to me, and he came over here and was like, oh, you just have to do this, and he did it in like 2 seconds, and I was like, oh, that's what they were trying to tell me to do.
I heard you say you're not going to build in the Harkonnen anymore. I mean, I can understand.
Yeah,
Our Atreides is just so much cooler.
it is. And it's the Atreides doesn't feel like you require lighting everywhere, whereas this Harkonnen kind of feels like you need lighting everywhere.
Just kind of like dark and dismal.
Yeah. So.
Like you're trying to join the slavers or something.
Yep. Yeah. It's got more of a like a modern spaceshipy feel.
I look at it because most of them are boxes that I see. It reminds me of like factories.
Yeah.
Our Conan are castles and buildings and beautiful builds, and the others are like factories. I can't say much. I have the inventiveness to build a box.
Yeah. It's hard to be creative sometimes.
Well, for the last 2 weeks, I've basically been using the same thing that you had, which was that amazing looking upside down pyramid.
Yeah.
I've been just building that into whatever the scenery is there. I don't know. Next week you might have to decorate too.
We'll see.
Got to go farm some seeds for lighting, right?
Yeah. I'm always trying different ways of styling the interior.
So do you, other than the fact that you can't do anything with like a carrier with that base, was there any other lessons learned for that one?
It's a good question. This particular one, parking was definitely an issue. Like, I didn't create enough parking spaces here. What else? There were some other things. I did make room for the refineries. I would have preferred to have 2 ore refineries though. And just didn't have the what's the right term? Well, almost didn't have the room to put a second one. Like I did, but it would have been like in the middle of a walkway or something like that. So I'm finding that if I'm gonna go wide like this, like only do two squares instead of 4 squares, then kind of need to go instead of having the ore refinery go widthwise, or so that it's in the path here like this, it would go better along the walls of the length of the squares, like of the 20 wide, not the 10 wide. Did I have something on me? Oh, I guess I did. It wasn't in there. Goodness, I'm gonna just start throwing it in here right next to this. Better. Oh, I think the assault's gonna be full. Yep. Let's throw that in the buggy so that we can get rid of these. Yeah. Just kind of. This is why I hadn't done a teardown video before, though, because it's mostly just literally kind of boring, just going through and just demolishing everything. Back up here because I think there's. The stairwell, but we have a stairwell over here, so we can get rid of that. we go. Ooh. Destroyed the wall. Let's put that back until we're done at least. And let's go move this over here. Now we'll get rid of all the fuel inside these. Because I believe we should be, yeah, down to quite low of power usage. So we should actually be able to start disabling these. Yep. Plenty of power left. So now we can get rid of these. Need that back. Ooh, we were full up on that. Alright, we'll start storing stuff in the buggy.
Do you have an assault out there?
Yeah.
Do you need another?
Possibly.
Or a crawler?
That would get
Drop
us.
you at the drop zone.
Yeah.
I can help you with either. You just name what you want. Because we're Grandpa's army, and we are Legion. Would you like the crawler out there?
Oh, crew. Nah, I don't think that'll be necessary.
All right.
Another assault probably would be enough.
Okay. I'll come out and then switch to that dirty rat siege.
Stays in the buggy. Stuff comes out.
I'll use some of your extra fuel.
I don't have any out here right now.
Alright, I have some right here. My A drop base has some.
Okay. Okay. Cleared all that out. Lost that. Let's put the rest of this in here. We can move this. To go down here.
Heading your way, looked like some spice blew up over there.
Yeah, like right next to me.
Well, I got a marker now.
Yep. Just getting rid of the rest of this. And we have to do this every week.
I think we should get other people to build a design out there for like carrier parking
Yeah.
each week, and then I can stock it with the machines and the water, million water storage. Get other people's designs out there.
Yeah. We've been doing, I mean, between me and Set, essentially, we've been doing that. Respawn's built out here a couple of times. I think he builds out here every week, but he's been built out here a couple of times for it to be the guild base.
I think we need to have 2 drops on the east and west side, and then the major production in the middle.
Yeah, I agree.
I think we're almost at the point where we can have a sand crawler to go between the bases on the outside drop boxes. If not, we can get it from the main one.
Yeah. Now the fun thing to break down.
Haha, moving day. We don't have 2-minute trucks. We got 2-minute a chopper.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, we're down to 252 in power, so I can disable this one. Means we should be able to go down to 1 generator. Perfect.
Coming into land. Go a little on the side so I can switch servers. If you'd like to go ahead and fill my assault, I'll go ahead and take it back to Sandrat.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me
Switch
destroy
it to
these.
Sandrat now. Moving day.
Oh. Did that just say storage full? Interesting. Well, I guess we load the buggy up with all the heavy items. There we go.
Refueled you. I think you
Alright.
pulled the wrong assault. Never mind, you're at it.
There we go. Should be all full now.
Alright, heading south. You're gonna need me back?
Probably, because this is what's left is all the super heavy stuff.
Copy that. Be back in about 10. I filled your assault and gas while I was there.
Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna take this load back to Haga myself. In the meantime, we'll tear down the buggy. Because I think I emptied it. Let me make sure I emptied it first. Yep. Cool. Oh, detach. Let's take you off first. Okay. Maybe. There we go. Oh, had it. There we are. Now we'll take all this back. Before we go, let's make sure I'm full up. Back to Haga we go. So, Chief, you want to talk about our interesting experience yesterday?
Well, I think you did an amazing job. And
Yeah.
it does show you how, like, I'm not scared to take the carrier out for, I'm saying G maybe. I can go to G row without having too much fear of being shot down.
Right. Yep.
They, yeah, because we were in I3
Yep.
and you were 3/4 way through F because I saw where you got taken down. Obviously, because it was my carrier.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, I saw exactly where it was. You were about 3/4 of a zone away from the PVE area.
Yeah.
So before, when you had what, 3 rocket guys on you,
Four
coordinated attack,
rocket guys on me.
and they were aiming straight for your wings to take you down, and you got me right over land
Yep.
and dropped me, which was amazing because it was right there. And I pretended like I was on the streets in Detroit. Took those tires off, put on cinder blocks. I was gonna go hide, and then I'm like, I got a pocket scout. Let me get the hell out of here. Started dropping sand on the ground because I didn't want them to get it. Oh, it was amazing. And you were just, I mean, you were doing a great job. I was just passenger princessing. You're all stressing out, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I was
I
shaking.
see land.
I was shaking, for sure.
Oh, I mean, I would have hauled ass for that thing. Excuse my language. I would have
Yeah.
been gone. Like, if you, as soon as you dropped me, I would have been towards the first thing of land that you could possibly see because the crawler wouldn't have called the worm.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I really wasn't. The only thing I think that we could have probably done better is not take the carrier continue south. You should just let them shoot it down over the land.
Right. Yeah. But it was a good experience. We learned a lot from it. We learned how far we can get once we start getting attacked. We learned to make sure our alliance members know where we are when we're out in expensive equipment.
I think that as a carrier, if you get attacked, you should go to 800, which is burning a lot of extra fuel.
I actually was going up that high.
Yeah, well, I think you should stay 800 and don't go below it and just booster because they can't get on top of you at 800. They couldn't do it.
No, but they were still able to aim the rockets so that they went up into my underbody.
Oh yeah, but it was a lot less than it would have if they were above you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, definitely carrier up to 800 and just start burning that thing heading directly south if you're being attacked. It doesn't matter anything else directly south.
Right. Yeah.
I think with that tactic, if because you were there, but they were still trying to land on you.
Yeah, and
I think anything that's like H and G line and below, we can go get without worrying about losing our stuff.
yeah, because it wasn't until they actually physically got the to where I literally couldn't lift the carrier anymore with the spacebar key. Where it was just dropping to the ground. It wasn't until then until they were able to get on top of it. The entire time that they kept trying to, but I kept going higher and higher. And I knew that they were going to do that. So, I kept trying to stay at the 800 level so that they couldn't get on top of me. But yeah, so we got our carrier shot down. Thankfully, our sandcrawler survived. And it happened to be our alliance members, which they were deeply apologizing afterwards, and helped guard us so that we could recover enough sand to replace that carrier, which we were able to do. So we're thankful for that.
Still get a pretty little hefty dividend.
Yeah, a bonus on the side of that. So that was
like
definitely. Yeah. Yeah, so that was a very good run, and experience, even though it sucks that we lost a carrier in the process, but we always knew when we started building carriers that that was a possibility that we would
do
lose
want to
one.
point out the fact that it was a complete reimbursement by the guild on the same day.
Correct.
So there's the guilds at that point, so which is nice.
Yeah, that was really nice. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, did you put those in that stuff in the boxes out there?
Yes.
Awesome. That was what those boxes were for.
Yeah. Well, I have access to at least one. The first two I don't.
Yeah, the first two are marked off as owner, but the other two should be placeable.
Emptied out my inventory and assault. Now I'm headed back out.
Excellent.
8,500 meters away. Yes, but we learned so much about it. We learned that when you, like they told us, when you go, if somebody's on top of your carrier, go and switch zones because they drop off.
Right.
So that was something that we learned. Just ride a zone if you got people who are trying to land on you.
Yep.
So I have little to no fear of anything that's above or below the HG line.
Yeah, we're pretty safe, and that carrier really is tanky. It took a lot of coordinated 4 players pounding the carrier to get it to go down. Like, it really took a lot. I wish I would have been recording at the time because that would have been amazing content for everyone.
Well, it seems that was the last time we were reversed. I was a carrier driver.
Yep.
We survived all that, though. They weren't trying to take us out. They were trying to land on top to do that YouTube thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we were also, gosh, we were up there in like I-5. Yeah. They just, it's those IROs. They attack people with the IROs because they can get the carrier before they get back.
Yep. Exactly.
Lessons learned. But I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
We've gotten much better. And I know that next week we're just gonna tear stuff up next week. We're just gonna get everything we want.
Exactly.
Carrier in a buggy, no problem. Strat Island.
Yep.
Speaking of, wonder how that island would be right now.
I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, that was another experience that we did this week. We did a carrier and a buggy on Titanium Island multiple times. The first time, set apart myself did it. We ended up getting away with about close to 10,000 titanium each. By the time we said, okay, that's enough. We should stop. But that was about 6 buggies full. And it was,
We won 2
was
buggies
fun.
today in about 15 minutes once we got the island to start popping.
Yep.
That was crazy. I need to do that for Strat. That's where I'm really, really hurting.
Yeah. I think I've got about 7 or 800 strat fiber at the guild base. So I'm going to start processing that titanium probably tonight.
The buggy parking spot. Did you see this? Oh, I did see this. I landed on this earlier.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you built this because you have that node right there.
Yeah, so there was a strat node and a titanium node right next to the base. But I made it to where our buggy was the only buggy that could get to the nodes, but I left it open enough to where if I wasn't online and stuff like that, and people noticed that those nodes had popped, that they would be able to harvest them.
All the water containers.
Yeah.
I think I might switch to these from the large ones, just because weight for one. Do these weigh more than the others? I know you have to carry out 4.
I don't think so. I don't think they weigh more. Actually, I think they weigh less because
60 steel, 30. So that'd be 240 steel, 120 silicone.
yeah, except for, like, if you think about it, 4 of these make up one of the large ones.
Well, the duraluminum weigh more than the steel, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so that would be a lot less weight overall to take and do the medium waters in cisterns.
Yeah.
Cisterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did most of these because I just didn't have the what do you need for these?
Duraluminum. The million stacks of duraluminum. Oh, the
Oh,
third thing
yeah.
on there. The pumps.
And the pumps. I didn't have the pumps to make a ton of those large ones, so that was why I just made a ton of these little one or medium ones.
So
But
I'll
yeah.
do next week. I'll make the medium ones because that'll save me on carrying all the other stuff out.
Right. I don't know which chopper is getting what, but one chopper is full now. And the other chopper's full now.
How much more did you have down there?
Not
Take
much.
One more trip.
One more trip will probably get all of it.
booster. Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what we do. When we tear down, we just make multiple trips back. We will be doing a build stream tomorrow. I will be building in the A row. I'm not sure what side. Chief, do you know where you plan on building in the D or E row?
For this week, I plan on trying to do DRE 5 right in the middle, along with next week, and then I fully expect somebody else to build it.
Okay.
I can take the machines from there now and take them back out, but I just need somebody else to build it.
Right. Okay. So I'll probably build in A5 then as our drop zone.
That would be amazing. That would save me from having to put one down there, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no worm there, even though you get the little worm wiggle.
Yep. So we'll probably do a build in A5 area tomorrow, and probably right outside, right as you spawn in, we'll find somewhere in there. And we'll probably do the stream for the build. Oh, we might do it right as it's popping in the morning, or since we're building in A, we can probably wait till about 9 a.m. to start the stream. Not many people are gonna steal a spot.
Not really. Most people also destroy their stuff whenever they move out.
Yep. So it'll be somewhere between 6:30 and 9 a.m. Eastern when we start the
So
stream tomorrow.
How the worm doesn't attack up here?
Yep.
I have my little base over there, and I saw my neighbor was yesterday. He landed in his base, so I walked over to his base and put a thumper down.
Yeah.
Scared. It was funny. I mean, you can't call a worm, but he like started flying out. He was like, "What are you doing? You're gonna destroy my base." Like, I'm just messing with you. They can't come up here. It was a little joy in my life that, you know.
Yep.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So this took 6 trips. So a normal removal from the base or from the deep desert would take a sand crawler and a carrier.
Yes.
So we take the sand crawler out there and we load all up because you can do 6 or 7.5 of the assaults in one of those sand crawlers.
Yes.
And then we go drop it on the A row, which is what we were talking about with the A drop box. And then you can just take assaults from there without having to do the long drive out.
Right.
Assaults.
Yep.
Yep. So that's what he was talking about by the A drop box.
Yeah. This will probably be the first time I've ever built in the deep desert using every extension possible. At least that's the thought. If we can get them. If I don't have somebody come and try to steal it away from us.
yours. Am I not
You
getting
probably
there?
could have.
Yeah, I could have. I would have taken off in yours and you'd be like, you could have hopped in this one. So
Yeah.
actually, I don't think you can drive this one because it's actually not my chopper. I have you as an associate on it.
Ah, yep. Then I would be able to ride in it, but not drive. Oh, let's see if I can make enough room for both of us.
Oh, just lawn dart in. Lawn dart.
Excellent. One more trip and we'll be done. I'll be able to tear the rest of the base down.
Easy peasy, cover girl.
Yep.
You should we should do a run with the carrier so you can record that on titanium on that titanium area.
Yeah. We will. Another thing that we want to do soon, I don't know how soon, but soon, hopefully, we want to do some sand bike races. And the idea was that this was Respawn's idea. Is that we would do it in Haga and we would have all of the people who wanted to be a part of it would race around the island where the hammer's at, and they would do one lap around that, and then after they did a lap we would drop a thumper, and the last person standing wins. But what I don't like about that is that we would then have 5 people lose their bikes.
We could do a low level newbie one for everybody.
Yeah,
This way it's fair.
true. But we think that would be fun content to show people, and just racing around in the sand bikes, trying not to get eaten by the worm, and have a couple of choppers up above recording it. And I still have some of the black market lasgun blueprints that I can give away to the winners.
I went into the center one. I had to go back out of deep desert to go to the other one. Otherwise, it's 3,000 meters more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always go to the one on the left.
There, I got a good idea. Same idea with the bikes.
Yeah.
2-person teams. One on the back, one driver. You can have like checkpoints. We can put sieges where we can put, or not sieges. We can put our little bases around where people can get something that the guy on the back would collect, like a rabbit from this one, or it's whatever it is that we put out there. So when they come back, that could be like the point race.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be like a team effort because somebody has to get off to get something and get back on quick.
Right. Yeah, that would
That could
work.
be that'd be an extension to the other one, and all it would take is the passenger seats on the back, and then you can just blow them all up whenever we last man sanded anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking a foot race from one end of the South Basin to the other.
Now that would be interesting. Most people don't have the Bendu Sprint, so
Well, I mean, we can make rules where you can't use it or you can, or everybody gets this because we don't want people to have to redo their builds.
right. Yeah.
Especially you got somebody like me I'm built as a gatherer, so I have all that extra stuff for speed movement.
Yeah, I'm built specifically right now I'm built for harvesting. So like I have every point into harvesting nodes with hand harvester
And vehicles.
and
Yeah.
vehicles. And then
And sandcrawler.
yeah, and the sandcrawler. So like I have it all built specifically to be able to do all of that, which unfortunately means that I wasn't able to put a ton of points into offense or defense because of it. But it was worth it because I'm able to get like anytime I harvest nodes now, I get a whole lot from it. So 0% in that one. How about this one? 0% in that one.
About 1,000 out.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna get out. You can load me and I'll haul back. Yeah, bond art. The only proper way to do a bond art is I gotta turn my engines on above you and then turn them off.
Oh, there goes another spice blow.
Oop, nope, missed. That was close. Alright, I am here.
Okay.
Got some more gas.
Let me... Throw one wire in mine so that I know what's in yours. Or which one's yours.
Build my personal inventory.
Don't have you full yet, but you can definitely take off if you want. Most of this...
Go ahead and get some of the water if you...
Yeah, that's what I'm doing
order
right
me.
now.
Yeah, this way you can just take your building pieces back and it's less to actually rebuild next week.
Right. And I'll know exactly what I
can
need.
take everything but that and your whatever power you need to power your shields, or take the shields out, whatever. Definitely one trip.
Let me grab these from the floor here. Okay, I think...
Might as well fill my canteen while I was at it.
Yeah, definitely fill it up.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm full now.
Me too. Now we'll get rid of this one.
I don't know. What do you got powering your stuff? Is it big generators or small generators?
I just have this one.
Okay.
I've already gotten rid of the others.
Okay. I think that you should be...
So it should be good.
Fine.
Yeah. Let me...
Take apart the container.
I'm gonna. And then should be able to transfer it to yours from this.
find its way up there though.
Oh, I need that. All right, you're all good.
Okay, personal inventory is full. 923 volume, heading south.
Rest will just be plastone.
Yay, look at that. Bam.
Cool.
Just see shields just pew, 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 pew.
I think
I'm probably going to take everything except the spice refinery down over there. 'Cause that's just going to be one trip.
yeah.
But I have the crawler. I'm not really worried about that. I have about a 500,000 water out there, and you know, anybody can use that between now and then.
I forgot that I had stuff on the outside here.
They need to fix this freaking horizon line so I can actually see it.
Yeah.
Why in God's name would they put it white or almost white in an area that has dust storms?
Yeah.
I mean, either show it or turn off the dust storms, one or the other. There's got to be a way to turn that stuff down or off.
Right.
Somebody's asking for somebody to invite their son to the guild because we don't have access on I don't have access on my guild.
A Truco?
Yes, sir.
Did he ask it in Discord?
He asked in guild chat.
Oh. Oh, because I don't see your guys' guild chat. That's why I didn't see it.
I let him know that. Let you know.
Yeah, except for I can't do it. Wonder if...
Let me look and see who we have. The the Vol's on.
Is Duval a officer
He's a
in the
member.
guild?
No.
Because I made an art in on Sanrat. I made all of the squad leaders
You,
officers in the
Tranix,
guild.
Forty, Cubics, and Demand.
So any one of those people should be able to invite. Oop, I'm starting to fill up.
Yeah, he said Denki.
Nice. Yep.
And that was a quote, by the way. Denki's not a term I would use. I have much, much more colorful things.
I'm sure it was meant in the phrase of Danka. Yep. And this. And just like that, there is no base no more. Get rid of this, which we now and this. Confirm. No more subfief. No more base. Before we go, might as well harvest these.
Well, I've dropped everything off and parked mine. I'm going to go ahead and swap back to my own server. Thank you for having me in your life.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, enjoyed the conversation.
Me too.
Catch you on the flip side.
Sounds good. All right. Should probably throw this in here. Then run over here and get this titanium node. Ooh, look what we missed. Go. Deposit that plastonium. Oh, there's more over here. Or plastone, not plastanium. Demolish. Get rid of these pieces in here. Make sure we're not missing any. There's a piece there. Piece there. Cool. Doesn't matter if we miss like one or two pieces. We have so much of it. And there we go. That is a deep desert base teardown. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. If you're new around here, please subscribe. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.